For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian, and this is the weekly news recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonmemorials.com, memorials that matter. A woman was arrested over the weekend for damaging the home of her boyfriend's family for allegedly cheating on her. Fergus Falls police say that at about 5 o'clock Saturday night, they received a report that 19-year-old Arizona Albertine Holmes of Fergus Falls had broken a house's windows and recorded herself doing so. Officers say that when they found Holmes, she admitted to smashing the windows in and egging the residents of her boyfriend's family because her boyfriend cheated. According to court documents, Holmes resisted arrest and pushed back against officers' attempts to buckle her into the squad car. After arriving at the Ottertail County Detention Facility, staff members say she continued to yell and resist staff. Jail staff say that when they tried to take off her handcuffs, she spat in a staff member's face. Holmes has been charged with criminal damage to property, fourth-degree assault of a corrections employee, and obstructing the legal process. She made her first court appearance Monday morning. A Frazee man has been charged with assault following an incident last weekend. On Sunday, 62-year-old Craig William Blonigan was arrested at his home for assaulting two individuals at a public lake access in Ottertail County. Prosecutors say Blonigan swung a breaker bar at the first individual before pushing them into the lake, and then went over to the second individual, hit them in the back with the bar, and pushed them in the lake as well. A witness says they saw the assault on the second victim, and a breaker bar was left at the scene. According to court documents, Blonigan told deputies the incident was just some horseplay and admitted to pushing the victims into the water, but denied having a breaker bar. Blonigan was taken into custody and has been charged with 2 counts of second-degree assault and 2 counts of fifth-degree assault. He made his first court appearance Tuesday morning. A Breckenridge man is seriously hurt following a crash on his motorcycle in Monticello Sunday evening. State troopers say 44-year-old Nicholas Opatz was heading east on I-94 around 5 o'clock when he lost control and was tossed from his motorcycle. Opatz was transported to North Memorial Hospital with life-threatening injuries. Troopers say he was not wearing a helmet at the time of the accident. His current condition is unknown. A Pelican Rapids woman has been sentenced to 12.5 years in prison for the murder of her 3-year-old daughter. 29-year-old Suad Muhammad Ali was arrested on July 10, 2023, after Pelican Rapids police were called to her house on a report of an unresponsive child. The girl was brought to Essentia Health St. Mary's in Detroit Lakes, where she was later pronounced dead. According to court documents, Ali told officers that she had killed her daughter, saying she suffocated her to stop her crying for food and smiled while responders were performing CPR. She also told officers that she had tried to stab her daughter with a knife earlier that night, but she had not harmed the child with the weapon. Officers say they found a knife on the arm of a couch in the living room. In April, Ali pleaded guilty to second-degree murder without intent. On Monday, Ottertail County Judge Sharon Benson sentenced her to 150 months at the Minnesota Correctional Facility in Shakopee. Judge Benson stated that Ali would serve at least 2/3 of that in prison, with 1/3 of the remainder of the sentence to be served on supervised release. With good behavior and time already served, she will serve roughly 6 years and 6 months. Emerald ash borer, a small beetle from East Asia, has been discovered in Ottertail and Wadena counties and is causing big problems for ash trees across Minnesota. This invasive insect is deadly to ash trees. Its larvae tunnel under the bark and stop the tree from getting the water and nutrients it needs. Carr's Tree Service, based in Ottertail, is helping residents get ahead of the threat. Carr's Chief Operating Officer Evan Amundsen says their most effective solution, a trunk injection, is 99% successful when used before a tree is badly infested. Amundsen says, quote, "We always recommend treating healthy trees before there's visible damage. It's more affordable than removing and replacing a dead tree, and it can save a tree that's been part of your yard for generations." End quote. Amundsen cautions against treating trees that have already lost more than 25% of their canopy, as they may not recover. With summer in full swing and families heading to the lakes, Otter County Public Health is reminding swimmers to be aware of swimmer's itch, a common skin irritation caused by microscopic parasites in fresh water. Swimmer's itch is an allergic reaction triggered when parasites released by infected snails burrow into human skin. Although uncomfortable, the condition is not contagious and typically resolves on its own. To relieve symptoms, public health officials say to consider applying corticosteroid creams or anti-itch lotion, using cool compresses, or taking Epsom salt or baking soda baths. To reduce the risk of swimmer's itch, avoid swimming in areas where swimmer's itch is known to occur, stay away from marshy or weedy shorelines, towel off or shower immediately after swimming, and swim from a dock, raft, or boat rather than along the shoreline. While Otter County does not monitor local lakes for swimmer's itch, residents are encouraged to take preventative steps to reduce the risk. The Fergus Falls Fire Department and other area firefighters sent assistance to Bemidji following a destructive thunderstorm early Saturday that left a 10-mile swath of damage. The National Weather Service estimates there were straight-line wind speeds of 90 to 120 miles per hour that toppled trees and caused several thousand homes to be without power. Captain Chad Nelson, driver-operator Sam Nelson, and Captain Cody Lehman of the Fergus Falls Fire Department were sent to assist the Bemidji Fire Department. During their 24-hour shifts over the past few days, they responded to multiple calls, allowing Bemidji's firefighters the chance to focus on their families, friends, and neighbors as their community begins the long road to recovery. The Fergus Falls Fire Department said in a statement on Facebook, quote, "In the fire service, we stand shoulder to shoulder, no matter the distance, department, or patch. When one community is in need, others step in to help carry the load. That's the heart of mutual aid, and we're proud to be part of that tradition. A sincere thank you to Bemidji Fire Department for their warm hospitality and for welcoming our crew during such a difficult time. We are honored to serve alongside you." End quote. The Pelican Rapids and Detroit Lakes Fire Departments also sent crews to assist. This has been the Weekly News Recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreversnowmemorials.com, memorials that matter. For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian. Tune in every Friday at 12:30 on KBRFradio.com or on the Fergus Now app to stay up to date with local news. Get more news at KBRFradio.com. Sign up for email news sent right to your inbox, delivered by Cooper's Office Supply.